Hey everybody, this is going to be kind of a weird video for you. Uh, Might be kind of boring, some of you might find it kind of interesting, but I was going through paperwork and stuff from the past and organizing it, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Model car contest entry forms and all kinds of stuff from contests back in the day, all the way back to about 79. But first we'll do a couple little kind of model things here. These are those little metal things you get. They're about 1/32 scale, I guess. This is the first one I did. Wife bought it for me at a yard sale, and I thought, hey, I'll just fix that up. So I painted the wheels, some decals on it. Oh, look at that, I gotta fix that. And I do a little chassis detailing. A little store here, White Elephant, had it for $3.89. Then I found that one at a yard sale, so I did that. Painted the wheels, made an old like assault car out of it. Again, I did the painting under there, a little bit of work on the steering wheel and stuff. Then this one I had for a while. I think this was at like a thrift store or something. I was working on this last night, painted the wheels gold, put some flames on it. Gotta do a little more work to it. It's just something fun to kind of put around with and just have fun with. So anyway, I was going through all my entry forms and stuff from back in the day. So we'll start over here. I don't know. It's probably going to be boring, but this is a first model car contest I helped with here in Spokane. KGA Radio Model Car Contest back in 83. I wrote the date up there. This is a little chart they made for me. It had the winners, their ages and everything. Kind of cool. And then there's a newer one, that's 2001. I entered that one back when I was 43. Damn, that was a long time ago. This is a more recent one. I don't know where the year is on that. It's not too far back. Thought I wrote it somewhere. Anyway, those are neat entry forms. The Model Car Club was doing the contest, so I entered it. They had really cool little things to put your name on and then you set your car on it, and then they have a really interesting looking scoring sheet, and they tell you what you did wrong, and they don't really tell you anything you did good. They judge really strange. I've never done a contest like that before. Your name can't be showing when it's under the car because they don't want anybody to know whose car it is. I don't understand why they do that, but anyway, it was a fun show. And then this year, back in '97, I did a IPMS show, and that was the first one of those I ever did. That was kind of fun. We all went down there. Me, I think I got my wife. She's in here too somewhere. Yeah, my youngest son, he entered. It was a lot of fun. Never done one of those before. Over here, I just got some paraphernalia. The Spokane Auto Boat and Speed Show stopped, and then it changed a couple of years later to Spokane Speed and Custom Show, which I think was where that contest was. And they have neat little entry for passes and stuff. And then here's a 2007 pass to get in for the contest. Kind of a neat pass. There's a little like little business card name things you can put, like if you're doing a model seminar or display, you put that with your model. And here's some little stuff. Spokane Auto Boat and Speed Show. Not sure what year. I don't see it on there. It's amazing how some of these entry forms didn't have years. Anyway, then back in the day, I entered Portland a lot. And the Portland Roaster Show had a really great contest. First big one I ever entered, I think I mentioned that. And they would give everybody a certificate of merit, which is really cool. Neat little model on there. And there's Bob Paith and Ron Martina Litch that I was mentioning. Both gone now. There's a little pass they give you if you entered the contest on Thursday night, you could get in free because they're setting up. Then you get a pass to get back in on Sunday for the awards, and then so you don't have to pay to get in unless you brought somebody, which is really smart of them, because the kid would get in free or you'd get in free, and then you just have to pay for your wife or the dad or whatever. So pretty cool idea. And here's a bunch of entry forms from way back. That's 79 I entered. I got a few, and I entered in 80. That was the first one I entered. Then I went to 80, 82, 83. I moved back and forth between Spokane and Portland or Vancouver a lot. So, but then 84, 85, 86, 87. Trust me, that's 88. Yeah, 88 right there. 88, 89, 90. Had a nice little run going there. Really fun show. Learned a lot. Those two guys, like I said, man, they would help you answer questions, show you stuff, different techniques. Here's a cool little thing for the show that they had around. I snagged one of those for remember it with. And then okay, so Bob Paith did this show. He started it way back. I don't know what year. I should research that. Did it for years. And then Ron over here, hang on everybody, over here Ron did the show at the Northwest Car Collectors show. So the Portland Roadshow show was in the spring, and this one here was in the fall. And I entered this show in 81, and then I had a good run here too. I missed 82 again, but 83, 84, 85, and then 86, but they didn't put the year on there, so I had to do a lot of math. My brain hurts trying to subtract years and how old I was and dates, but they did a year on that one, so I don't know. And then 88, then there was a recession or something, I guess, so 89 they were little small ones. And then here's a cool little pass they give you for that. Same deal, you enter on move-in night, and you can get in free. And then they would have their judging scores on the back. This is kind of what Bob Paith came up with way back when he helped with that big National Revell model contest back in the early 60s. So these ones over here too, they would score you and they'd add you up, and then you get a whopping 24. Woohoo, baby. Yeah, 0 to 20, 0 to 20, 0 to 30, 0 to 10. Yeah, my first one, not so good. I got a little better, but, not the greatest, but it was fun. And then over here, I did that show in 85. Got some entry forms. I don't know why I save all this stuff, but it's just neat to look back on it. Then the Yakima did a little show. Tabletop Nationals Model Car Contest. I did that. Let's see a year on there. I can't remember what year. Somewhere around 88, I think, because it was the Unique 10 car show put on the Tabletop Nationals. There's some more little entry forms, and you got a raffle ticket. It was kind of cool. And then the Scale Auto Builders Association had neat little business cards they give you. You could get when you're in the club, and they have a club jacket and all kinds of cool stuff. And there's Unique 10, some little entry form thing. He's there to keep track of you. Yeah, back when my oldest son was 7. Wow. Then they did the NNL Pacific Northwest Model Fest. I was up here then, but we drove down there. Huge swap meet. That was a lot of fun. And that was just a model contest. I think that was something Ron Martinowitz did at a little car show or something back in 88. Again, no dates. I had to look at my age and add up and do math and everything. And now my brain hurts, like I said, but I think I did it right. So anyway, there was all that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this stuff. Oh, wait, got some more still here. And then when I entered contests, I have little description cards. So I even kept those. Yeah, I'm kind of a nut. Maybe a hoarder, I don't know. But these, I think my friend, a good friend Rich, made those. I talk about him a lot. Those are pretty cool. That was for my Novas, for my 70 Chevelle over there with opening doors and stuff. And really neat. He worked at a print shop. And then my wife would help me. We'd just make little cards, kind of thick like post. But these were pretty cool. Some Ron Martinovich. He made these to put underneath the models in a contest. And you could take them and do a description thing or just put your name on them, whatever. And those are pretty cool. And then over here is just, recipe cards. You just write, description. These are really old. Most of these are in my wife's handwriting because I can't write very well. But I just got tons of them. Some for the same car. I couldn't find them. Made the little lines there and underline stuff till well I did. Plug wires. Alternator, but on there, judges, please read. 68 Camaro, that's an old bill. I haven't shown that before yet. A whole bunch of them here. There's that 39 Chevy Coupe I showed a while back with the panel. And that's my handwriting there. See how bad that is? And there's the 70 Chevelle again. Then I had my wife redo it. She has better writing than I do. Everything you do, the chassis, interior, body, all that stuff. See, my writing wasn't very good. And then, and then this here was the, I think this is the first contest I did when I was talking the other day about the Northwest Street Rod Nationals. See, way down there in the end, first one we did. And I'll go slow here. But this is first one where I kept track of the winners and stuff. Yeah, that didn't really happen. We changed that because the judges shouldn't enter a contest. So I had my car sitting there, and I was having a guy help me judge it, and he judged it, and I'm like, no. And then somebody wrote on the sheet here. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's just not cool when the guy judging wins an award. It looks kind of funny, So anyway, so there's that, and so, cool stuff like this one here. It tells you everything you did, everything, and then I set that up there. What's in this? Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is when I was doing the Street Rod show, NSRA show. These are letters I get back from sponsors, that they were going to publish the photos that we sent in. And they tell you what you needed to do and stuff. It's pretty cool. I had more of this stuff. I don't know where it is, but there's more from the Scale Auto. So give out subscriptions, as you can see there. Letter from Ertl. Thank you for advising your model contest. We would like to extend our support. Under a separate cover, we will be sending you some samples. And I would get a case of models from Ertl and Monogram, Revell, Lindbergh. It was pretty cool. There's the 92, which, yeah, that's the first one. I kept the entry form for the, holy crap, bug just landed on my face. Kept the entry form for the first one I ever did. We did a little revision on the ages and stuff. But Pat Newell, who was a head dude for this area for NSRA, he did all this for us, and we worked it out and did some editing, and then he got it right and would send them to us. And then, like I said, they give us all the plaques. And there's a sponsor list. I'd write down the sponsors and the date I mailed them a letter, because there was no email back then. And so I know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, weeks went by. I know who was gonna probably and who wasn't. And there, AMT got back to me, and they got back to me, and I'd scratch them off, and I don't know what all that. I was keeping track. I guess I knew what I was doing back then. It looks pretty confusing now. It was a lot of fun. See, I wrote to a lot of people. A lot of these guys didn't do anything, but a lot of guys did. So it was fun. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you while I'm doing this. I'm going to take all this stuff now and put it in one of these binders. He's got the clear sheets. So I'm going to put it in there, keep track of them a little better, because they were all in these little cardboard or paper folders here, and I had them stuck up in there. So now I got more room in there for plastic and different things, bare metal and stuff. So anyway, hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I just want to share this with you while I was doing it. Just something different. Like I said, I'm always jumping around doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So anyway, with that, I'm out of here. I'll do another video on something normal or goofy, who knows. But until then, everybody take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I gotta make sure I say that because I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you're watching. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and give it a shot and see what you think. So until next video, everybody take care, and I appreciate the support, guys. I really do. So we'll talk at you later. Bye.